Quick recap. Desk. I can't remember what part this is. 3 maybe? Here's the top. Sorry. Here's the top. Started sanding it. Sanding it with this bad boy. This thing. That is a badass belt sander. I got another belt sander. This is a normal belt sander. See the difference? That big one has this thing to go around it. It sits in like that. Like that, and has this thing. And that's so it stays level when you're sanding. The idea being, I think, that you get it level. But this piece of wood, when I bought it, I thought, oh, it's quite flat. It's not. It's bowed. It's really high here, through here. It's quite flat down here, really high up here. The belt sander wasn't cutting it. In fact, what was happening is I was tearing through belts far too quickly. There's loads of good wear on those, but they're screwed because this thing was getting so hot. You see how much I'm sweating? That's how long I've been sanding. This thing's been cooling down for a good 45 minutes. It's still, that metal there is still hot. Not hot, but warm. Anyway, so that's that. Let's put it back over here where it kind of belongs. I borrowed this, by the way. I didn't buy that, I borrowed it. My mate's dad is into woodworking and he's got a massive workshop with all the toys in it, including things like table saws and jointers and planers. So the legs, a bit wonky actually. Yeah, that's a bit wonky. But look, we went and I did that on a machine to get them. Supposed to be 90. It looks a little wonky, but hey, there's no way I could have got that even close on my own. So I've got 4 legs like that, which are basically good to go. Oh, I've got sweat in the eyes. And I've got 2 of these bits as well, again planed up. That's ready to be made into the foot section. So this is going to come out, so that's okay there. That'll come out. Perhaps I'll leave a bit of it in. It's going to go something like that, and that'll be a foot. And then the legs, and then this is the top. Obviously, this here is the top, but look at that. Big hump here, big hump here. This end, much better. That's flat there. This knot, can you see this knot? Yeah, that knot, that's a problem. But it looks nice. It will look really nice when it's all sorted. So anyway, I'm using my plane to get rid of lots of wood very quickly. Much quicker than you can with the belt sander, and I was overdoing the belt sander. Anyway, there we go, just catching you up. I didn't film in my mate's dad's workshop because I thought that'd be a bit weird. He's like, 70 odd, and he might go, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? What is this? Don't get it. Anyway, he was very kind and helped me to get those legs up together. But he didn't have a machine big enough to deal with this, but he did lend me the belt sander, so that's very kind. All right, so I'm going to crack on. These things won't do themselves. close. Still quite a bit there. It's amazing how much work there is to just take wood down a few mils. Maybe if I had an electric planer, would that do it? But I don't have an electric planer. I could buy one, but that's expensive. It dips down a lot there, but that's right at the edge of the desk, so does that really matter that much? I'm also going to trim that as well. I think I might. How are we doing? Right, okay, it's just a short one today then. This is not very exciting, is it? But yes, stop there. I'll trim it all up round. Got a rotten bit there, but I'll make that a feature. That'll be where your computer cables go, all that sort of thing. Anyway, little short one just to show you what's happening with the desk. Lots and lots of sanding and planing. It's hard work. Anyway, cheers, bye. Okay, so I finished the planing, and I'm going to give it some goes with the belt sander. Got my belt on, 40 grip on there. That goes on there. I've been using it already, so it's quite hot already. We've got our vacuum cleaner, because otherwise it spits out dust out of there, so that can go on there. Okay, that was just the last bit of that. I've been doing it off camera, so I'm going to change up now, 40 to 60. So that comes off, that comes up. Oh, you've got to be careful because it's hot. Hot. Save that. Ooh. That belt's hot even. Good old belts there. Uh, 18 is 60 grit. Packed 60 grit. I don't know if you know, but when you do this, there's arrows in there. You see those arrows? So those arrows, this belt goes that way, and you see there's an arrow here as well. The arrows go the way the belt goes. Goes there like that. That goes there. This adjusts the height. So we'll try and get it flat. That's good enough, I think. On with the back pin. That kind of keeps it on. It's too low, I think. Also, so that you know where you've been, it's a good idea to do this. Running out of pencil. Otherwise you don't know where you've been and where you haven't been, you know? That's blunt. Right, there we go. Now, off we go. Getting there. I probably should do the other side first because this is the top. I'll do this one coat and then I'll concentrate on the bottom. So that's, I think, the plan. So I'm just going to carry on now getting this smooth, not finished smooth. I've still got to do the edges and figure out how I'm going to do that, but then so yeah, so that's it basically. So more belt sanding, going up the grits. I've got 80 grit, and then for my little belt sander I've got up to 120. Then we'll see what that's like. Maybe finish it off with some higher grit stuff, but anyway, that's the plan basically. So I'm going to carry on, but I'll see you later. Thanks, bye.